Picnic ruggers are really nice.
Um,
We had all these brilliant ideas and connected it with Alice in Wonderland as well.
yeah, we basically
it all went
just
downhill.
yeah, it all went
Let our minds
downhill.
go crazy.
Yeah.
But we wanted the whole sort of tea room, tea party. That's why we like linked it to Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
And also when we looked at the original artist songs, we realised a lot of them were to do with dreams, weren't they? And also like Faces Going Places, is sort of like dreaming of like what you're actually going to do and what you want to actually,
And as it's quite like a childish song, we went for like a sort of childish theme.
Yeah, so Alice in Wonderland sort of matched it all, didn't it? And it was like the tea party related to children.
It like as we went along, it all just.
That's why it's such a shame
things.
that in a way we couldn't do that because of we didn't really manage our time well, and it sort of clashed with.
And we weren't told really. It wasn't just us. We weren't told.
Yeah, there's no actual whole timetable, so you can't say right. This is free. We're free. We're gonna do it then. You never know when you can go.
Yeah. And then the deadline sort of caught up on us.
Yeah.
So
and also year 11s having mock exams meant that.
The hall was out of use.
The hall was out of use, which is so nice. So we had this whole idea to have picnic on the piano, scones, teapots.
Really nice fancy cakes.
Yeah, cakes.
Do like on the back.
Again, emphasising that whole British thing. But obviously, that just went wrong. So
yeah, we ran out of time, so we just went.
We went back to well, that was our original idea, wasn't it? To have because we took pictures on the day we filmed our music video at the location
for the digital.
Yeah, so we did have pictures prepared and that was fine.
But we decided to change it, so it was a different. Like we changed the actual name of the whole album.
Yeah, so there was this whole big change, and then when the deadline came and we didn't have time to take the pictures, we suddenly had to change back to our original idea, which was having the pictures we took from the music video.
The album
for the front
is
cover.
about Faces Going Places.
And to be honest, we had the piano on the back, the piano keys.
Yeah. And then we had the lyrics put onto the piano, which
it was a bit quirky.
It was. It added to the piano being the major theme throughout the piece.
Yeah, like it just keeps coming. Everything just keeps coming
everything
back
keeps
to the
relating
piano.
back.
Yeah, exactly. And that's how all the products linked together, didn't it? Because you had the piano featured in the music video, and then it was on the digipack as well. So that the two products would like link together, wouldn't they?
We after we decided what was going to go on the back, we'd actually worked out first what was going inside, with of course the lyrics, but then all of the pictures. Who
I don't really know what the front cover. I don't know what the image actually, like what message it actually puts across.
It's sort of just her at the back of the train, wasn't it?
It's her sitting at the back of the train, and she's not looking straight at the camera, so there's no like sight lines there. But
maybe
she's sort
it shows
of
that
looking a bit
like
dazed in a way.
she did get on the train, like she did sort of.
Yeah, it's
so
almost
she's
like
on the train.
It
she's
leaves
not
the
going
audience sort of questioning. Well, not really, but she's on the train, but then in the video.
Like
she's talking about whether she'll get on the train
or not.
She's not
really sure, and then
obviously that's like metaphor for actually like what she's going to do in life.
Yeah.
And maybe the fact that she's looking at the thing shows that in some ways she's still really, like she's not confident in herself.
Yeah.
Because like even through the video she does like little giggles where she looks down.
But also the way she's looking
confident.
away, it is sort of like that daydreamy thing, and it's just sort of, it's almost like her looking towards something, but
and when she
she
starts
doesn't know when
she's
she's going to do
places, her mind's gone places.
And when she's starting to sing about herself, she gets a bit more serious rather than when she's singing about the other characters, she's more quirky.
Yeah, definitely.
The chorus is about herself, and that's quite serious.
And she gets the melody slows down, and she just becomes more like performance rather than
links
quirky.
into how everyone is though.
Yeah.
Because like loads of people, when they think of other people and like, you know, if somebody else falls over, it's really funny.
Yeah. If they fall, it's not as funny.
Yeah, but if you fall, like when you're thinking about what you're going to do for the rest of your life, because that's what she is, like, she's worried, she doesn't know how she's going to get to the places she wants to go. Like, it's something that we all think about. Every single person in the world comes to that point more than once in their life.
And the way she does that, like, it sort of gives the song, like, different moods as you sort of listen to it.
Yeah.
Because she keeps going back to that chorus about, like, what she's going to do, and that's a bit more, like, sad. But not, like, too deep or anything.
Yeah, but it also shows that she is serious. Although she is quirky, she likes to be a kid, she is quite serious.
We had the same colour scheme. We had pictures of the piano and other pictures of her on the train.
And then that piece of all of the pictures of like her just like normally growing up to show that she is a normal girl.
It shows that more personal pictures, so it shows a more personal side to her.
So the writing's white and then the background is either red or blue. So it's again the same colour scheme, like going through it. and then you've got the lyrics there as well.
Because it matches with the front cover because it still has the same red train, blue dress, and what's used in the
White.
video.
Everything all still like went together, didn't it? What about the advert?
We had the black background to make everything just stand out compared to it, and also to show how because it's all really light and sunny. Like we had changed one of the lightings to one of the pictures because it was just when you're on a bridge, it was just too dark. And so we changed it all so it looked all really summery. So having
that's something we didn't really like take into account as much as well. Like
we did afterwards.
No, but when we actually did it, like at the time,
it's quite difficult because we don't have the
on a
budget.
bridge. Because the sun was right behind her, we didn't have a choice.
We could do.
Because we don't have all the
But
screening
what's
and
quite
stuff.
good is like looking at the advert. It does sort of link to everything because you know in the digipack you've got the colours and then you've got the black and white piano. So then you've got this black and white background. And then you've got the images, and they're all the colours.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. So they all link together, don't they?
Yeah. It just sort of kept the whole digipack the same. There was no big bold statement in the middle. It just kept it all on the same level, and there weren't like different pictures.
It's still quite quirky because they're not posed. They are sort of posed
but
pictures,
they're not.
but they're not. You know the whole
She's not looking at the
getting dressed.
camera.
Yeah, it's not like the photo shoot thing. It's
and one of
like,
them's her walking away as well.
Yeah.
Along the train track.
So it's still that sort of quirky thing, isn't it? It's still getting that message across that she's quite quirky, she's different from a lot of other artists, and she's relatable.
And it still keeps into the genre where she's not posed the whole time. Although she was posed in the shots, she doesn't look.
No, yeah, but they won't know that. They'll
yeah.
think that we've just taken pictures of her, just doing whatever.
Yeah, which is
like even the layout of the
genre.
pictures, you did that, didn't you, Jack? That sort of looks quite quirky.
Yeah,
as well,
it's all tilted
with the slants.
Like you planned it that way,
it's
didn't
a
you?
bit different to like just.
Yeah, it's not all just laid out all smartly and kind of neatly and
because
stuff.
of that's her. She's quirky. She's different, and
it
it
makes
sort
the
of just
advert a lot more
reflects that.
eye-catching.
And then the
And you've got to be different to like stand out, haven't you? Really.
Yeah, exactly.
the quote from the Guardian that we had in. We had the Guardian because it's something that like everybody kind of pays attention to it.
Yeah, I do think it's something to say that we weren't going for the Lady Gaga standing out, were we? We weren't going for like the big old, like.
And with the Guardian as well, it's quite local newspaper, so you have sort of more respect for it in a way because it's
so
quite
when you hear it on the news
compared to like
anything.
the musical magazines, the music magazines, which are quite worldwide and everything. But then with the Guardian, it's quite. I don't know. It's just got that more.
You more think that
newspaper
it's facts than
feel.
it's
feel.
like.
You believe it more.
Yeah, it's
you know they haven't been paid to put it in.
than it does kind of choice, but then it also says that it's the best of Britain.
Yeah.
So once again brings out the British thing and makes it seem like that's why we've gone for all the
And it's
British.
a typically British newspaper as well.
Yeah.
Right, I think we better move on to the next thing, which is think about how marketable this combination makes your artist. In brackets it says combination of different media platforms, similar artist images, the variety of images available, the physical desirability of the artist. Marketable because we had a wide age range, didn't we?
Yeah, we have girls from any age.
So that appealed to a lot more people, didn't it?
Yeah.
And it's very different, so it's
Yeah.
not as if there's songs out there already which were the same. They were like, oh,
Yeah, we made it quirky,
and I'm more individual.
and we made it like that to appeal to people, didn't we? So then, you know, people would be like drawn to it and think, oh.
And there's like in the song, in the video, there's like small children and all the way up to like
Yeah,
adults.
exactly. So,
So
even the
everyone can relate to at least something in the video.
And with the fact that we have the theme of Britain, first of all, everyone loves the English. Because no, seriously, it's a general thing out in America. They love us, but like whenever
we love the Americans.
yeah, but whenever we have the American flag in a video, we just like it really doesn't mean anything. But for them, like it wouldn't be too obvious that it is English because there is no Union Jack in it, so that it wouldn't make them push it out of it. Whereas like some of the music videos and even the lyrics are about America,
yeah.
so we can't really relate to it as much.
We made it very stereotypically English though.
Yeah.
With all the props we used.
Yeah, and like literal.
But they it's not in
We
your
had like the
face
cupcakes in the
English.
video. It's quite patriotic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like proud of our country. Well, we looked at first of all we looked at female artists who play the piano, didn't we? Because we just thought, oh, that's a good place to
Kate
start.
Really
Nash was, like,
famous
the main
ones that
one.
are.
But yeah, and Kate Nash didn't end up playing the piano because some people we looked
Yeah.
at, like Vanessa Carlton, is an American artist, and therefore,
Well,
you know,
she's
what
not
we would
indie,
do.
She used the piano, which we just we used a couple of her shots that she used.
Yeah.
Angles and stuff.
But we didn't really make the image like her because she was American. She had
No,
she
we
had
just
a
took
different
like a
style.
few conventions.
Yeah,
like,
so we just take exactly.
more to do with like the
For the
technical
video.
things though.
But yeah, we did base a lot of stuff on Kate Nash, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
yeah, a
the
lot of
cakes
people have
and
said that they.
sweets and
Yeah.
stuff.
A lot of people have said that they sound exactly the same anyway.
They've got that tone to
So
their voice.
that-
They
yeah.
sound British. They do. Like, they've
Yeah.
almost got like.
But that's what attracted us to looking
Yeah.
at her, and then
But
we
like,
realised there
it's
was a
more of
lot
like a
that we
modern
wanted.
British sound, like
Oh yeah, definitely.
not just like really posh and boring, like.
And they both had the same sort of
Unique
costumes.
tones.
Dress
Voice,
code,
Yeah, yeah.
The
So
same
they had like the
vintage
same
style.
unique voice, that vintage style. We looked at the video foundations, and that was obviously a completely different thing, but it was similar to our
We also
video because
adapted
it had
a
the
couple
whole
of the
literal,
shots.
didn't it?
We
Yeah.
adapted a couple
Yeah.
of the shots with the food being happy and not eggs being happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we used.
we
her
took
to
a lot from
influence us
Kate
as
Nash,
well,
didn't we?
yeah.
She was
One of the
A
main
big
influences.
inspiration.
yeah. Obviously, the physical desirability. We weren't going for the whole sex appeal thing, were we?
Yeah, she.
You know,
But you wouldn't mind being her. She isn't anorexically skinny, but she isn't fat.
Oh,
And
yeah,
so,
she's-
like,
to a lot of people, like people want to be her, won't they? Because of
yeah, especially little kids, they really look up.
you know,
to her.
it's like it's quite a cool style, isn't it? She's
Yeah.
and
She's
because
her
she's
own
nice
person.
and all that sort of thing. Yeah, she's obviously
She portrays
not.
a nice character. She doesn't
Like
show like
charisma,
she's
like through them.
Yeah,
not a very nice person. She looks like a nice
like
person.
she's not
and needs
iconic
to
in
get
the
on
way
with it.
like someone like Miley Cyrus. You know, who young people be like, oh gosh, I want to
Because
dress
she
like
seems
her.
completely different to us. This our artist seems like she could be one of us.
Yeah, people could be
So,
like Josie
yeah.
Vanders. You know, that was more.
So it makes her kind of iconic in a way because people look up to her to think that they can do the same. If she's got that far, then they can do
And
it
that,
as
in a
well.
way, made her more marketable, didn't it? Really?
Yeah,
Because
because it makes her more iconic for that you can do it the same.
yeah,
You can.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
was in exactly our positions. Yeah, she's not exactly rich. She's not got any parents that are in the industry like
She
Keira
seemed-
Knightley's
yeah.
parents. That's how she got in.
She seems down
Yeah.
to
But
earth.
it's she got in by playing her music and loving what she does and just keep trying.
I
Even though she's
definitely
still
think
unsigned.
though the most but yeah, I think the most marketable thing in that section is the whole British thing because obviously that's going to appeal to so
everyone.
many people because obviously
You
know,
know,
that's
we're
not-
Britain, we love our
Yeah.
country. But then in other countries, they're like, it's Britain, it's something different, it's something new.
yeah, it's just reinforcing that whole great
Because
British
it's related to the
religion.
nice part of Britain. It's not like.
It's not skanky side
Yeah,
of London.
exactly. It's
Think about how all three products link together to form one sellable artist. Well, we've just basically talked about how they all link together.
Yeah.
You know, throughout we've kept to that quirkiness and everything like that to make her a sellable
Yeah.
artist, and you know that shows in the advert, in the digipack, and in the music video.
she's sellable because she can sing. She's got a nice tone to her voice. And
Yeah.
yeah.
And then think about the features they share, and it says like
Colour
examples:
scheme.
natural images, eye lines, formations, colour stances. Yeah, colour scheme. Each thing has the same colours.
Like everything in each thing was the same.
Yeah.
Like the costume.
I mean, the eye lines might be a bit different because obviously on the digipack she's looking away, whereas in the
Yeah.
video she's constantly giving, you know, little looks to
Giving, like,
people.
making-
But
that gives
but
off
that's
like a
just
more
range.
of the quirkiness.
That's
Yeah.
like a range of attractions.
Yeah,
to the
exactly.
audience, so.
And then consider how effective the combination is. What do your prospective customers get from all three texts together?
An overall image of the artist.
Yeah, they've seen the music video and they think, oh, I like that, and then when they see the digipack, they're like, oh, I recognise that. That's from the video.
It's very, very professionally presented, as
Yeah.
in the fact that everything relates to each other. There's no big jump between.
Yeah,
the
if it was
digipacks
like
and
really
the
random,
digipack
it would
together.
like confuse the audience.
Yeah.
But it all
But by
links
keeping
together,
it
so
all sort
yeah,
of
people are like,
similar.
oh, that's like the music video. Oh, you know, I've seen that before. You know, it just attracts people in a way, doesn't it? But I think that's everything. So.